Hey Capricorn, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Just a little clear. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and then we'll get going. Today is March 17, 2020, but this is for the second half of March for Capricorn. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Capricorn today? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Take a deep breath, Capricorn. Alrighty, here we go, Capricorn. Capricorn, second half of March. Capricorn, 2020. Okay. So we have 5 of Wands right out of the gate. The challenge for you, Capricorn, is the 2 of Wands. The foundation is the 8 of Cups. This is the Gilded Tarot, by the way, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Rider-Waite. The recent past is the Ace of Swords. What's crowning or now moment? The Page of Cups. Oh, sorry about that. What's coming up for you is the King of Wands. And how do you see yourself, Capricorn? The 7 of Swords reversed. What's around you, or how might others view you? You have the 6 of Wands reversed. What are the blocks that you need to clear, Capricorn? Is the 2 of Pentacles upright. And where do we end up? And keep in mind, it's been a tough energy week for everybody. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. What is connecting you to whatever's left and hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The connection is the Death card, transformation. And then we end up with the 8 of Wands reversed hanging in limbo, but we're going to get another card too, but you won't get that till the end. And you may get more than one card, it depends on what comes out for you. And then the underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory on why you have this, and then we'll get going. Okay, so the deck starts at the 7 of Cups reverse, which may be dumping some emotional attachments, getting rid of stuff, selling things, maybe cutting out some activities. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Cups reversed, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So perhaps clearing some emotional attachments out, whether it's things or people from your environment, perhaps at work. Perhaps clearing out for the opportunity with the Holy Grail. This is definitely some enticement. There's definitely and this card always seems like there's a bow on their head, like that's actually a girl, Knight of Wands. So there's definitely some passionate energy rushing in, but there's a disconnect here. 2 people not seeing eye to eye, or a breakup, and that whatever happened here was destined. Okay. So I'm going to be, this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Rider-Waite here. We'll do oracle cards at the end, so we're going to get a lot of information. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, coming into this read? Because whatever happened just before now was destined to happen. This is divine timing. So it's like being tempted by the Holy Grail, perhaps something through work or an opportunity from work, but it looks very passionate. But I think maybe in order to go for this passion, you have to break up with something or disconnect from a partnership first. And then in comes the Wheel of Fortune with the truth. Because we have the Ace of Swords above the Wheel of Fortune. The foundation is you walking away and within from something you may have spent a lot of emotions on, and it's about, finding what's missing in your life. But it can also be a spiritual journey here. The central energy is the Five of Wands. So there's some kind of conflict, competition, fight, games. Let the games begin. The challenge is the Two of Wands, choosing a path. It can be twin flames as well, but I'm not getting a lot of coming together there. But it is choosing a path. The crowning energy is the Page of Cups, which is really beautiful, innocent love. It can be a child's energy as well. And then you see yourself as coming clean or getting clean. There could still be a little sneaky energy associated with that. Maybe you need to sneak out to get away and heal yourself. Let's see what's going on. Take a deep breath, Capricorn. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune in the underlying energy? All right, so somebody's holding their tongue at home. This can be verbal abuse too. It could be a verbal lashing, you know, at home that sets somebody free. So either holding your tongue at home and then setting yourself free, or a verbal lashing sets you free. This could be leaving work to go home to get away from the chaos where this is where someone holds their tongue. These are coming out after the Fool, so I want to show it to you because the Fool is going away from depression or an Aquarius reversed, and perhaps a social group as well. All right, coming together with a lot of people. Perhaps are people who may be depressed or losing hope and getting away from that energy. The Ace of Swords in the recent past for Capricorn is the Ten of Cups, is completion of a family or emotional cycle. It could be the ending of a family, but it doesn't have to be. This is about completing an emotional cycle or finding emotional fulfillment at night in the truth, or presenting the truth at night. Perhaps wanting to let go of your crown, wanting to step down from a high position, perhaps at work or within the family. To end an emotional cycle could even be retirement. Okay, this is somebody who's not happy. The truth is, I'm not happy. Are you not happy at home in this family situation? You're not happy at work? Because we have both coming up here, the work situation and the family situation, with both look like they look on the outside like they're fine, but somebody's not happy and the truth comes out, and this is destined. The foundation for Capricorn is the Eight of Cups. Why? All right, this just flipped over. We have the Page of Pentacles. It can be a child or a student. Also can be an opportunity or invitation to learn, perhaps to study or research. All right, you may be walking away. Maybe you want to go back to school, or maybe you want to hang out with your kids more. Could be somebody who's emotionally detaching or is over-emotional and manipulative, perhaps. Even could be someone with alcohol issues. Perhaps need to walk away from that. Maybe you want to learn something new, or just hang out with your children, or just emotionally detached from the workplace, emotionally detached from this family situation. Why do you have the Five of Wands in the middle of the read, Capricorn? We have the Three of Wands upright, which is being present to the situation, but may feel like you're present to nothingness. Nothing but fighting. The need to emotionally detach from a situation or get rid of things, people, or activities from your life that no longer serve you. All right, maybe you're sick of the fighting. I'm getting like you're numb. You're standing there in front of a bunch of people fighting, or even could be sports. You're grateful for the sports activities, or you're numb to the fighting, and it doesn't even affect you anymore because you don't care. You want to dump it all. The burden is just too great. You just don't want to do it anymore. You're stuck in your emotions. You have no peace, and you feel like you're stuck without options, or you've chosen a new path and you're unable to implement it because of the burden that you have. The burden is just too large. The challenge is the Two of Wands. The Queen of Cups is reversed, and we have the King of Cups reversed here. So this definitely could be two people who aren't seeing eye to eye. This could be the partners that are breaking up, the King and Queen of Wands. Somebody is impatient, or this could be a fallen angel. Somebody fell from grace. And then we have the Queen of Swords who's speaking her truth. Okay, so there could be two women in the situation, depending on what you are. This is for Capricorn now. So your choice of path may be between two women, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Or it could be within your own life, choosing between emotional fulfillment or intellectual fulfillment. But there's impatience here with the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Swords seems to be more stable and in her truth. And this is about talking about post-war, so there may be some PTSD issues, and the Queen of Swords may be talking about that. Okay, but choosing a path between two women or two types of emotional fulfillment, if you're actually the female. The crowning energy is the Page of Cups. Why? For Capricorn. We have Justice, but it's reversed. So it's injustice here. For the Page of Cups, perhaps if you're in a family situation, it's not fair to the youngest child because they won't have you together. This is somebody walking away because of fighting. But the Page of Cups is upright. There's some kind of injustice because of a disconnect here. Even though Page of Cups is upright. And the Page of Cups can be a message of love. It doesn't have to be a child, but it can be. But there could be conflict over this message of love or this child. It could be puppy love as well. But there's definitely a disconnect here. There's some injustice associated with that. A secret or psychic abilities going on with that. Okay, we have Libra and Pisces. And then the Page of Cups is also Pisces energy. So this could be a very innocent love. And a need to see eye to eye, though. Why do we have the King of Wands coming up for you, Capricorn? All right, with the Empress reversed, and the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. All right, this is coming up very similar to, these two are still back to back like this in Sagittarius's reads. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart or dealing with someone who's got Sagittarius. All right, so we have two men here, but it was more women in Sag's read where this is more men. So we have an Empress reversed over here, which can be in lack or could be a parent who's ill or sick or has Alzheimer's, and the King of Swords dealing with that energy. Or it could be a partner who's in lack or someone who had a miscarriage. There's an offer of love coming toward the King of Swords, but there's an offer of money or new life coming to the King of Pentacles. So maybe you as a masculine need to choose which life that you want. Do you want this offer of love with this woman in lack, or do you want this offer of a new life, which also incorporates new love? The Pentacles incorporates all suits, and with a lot of manifestation abilities. All right, do you want to have an intellectual life with a partner in lack or a parent in lack, or do you want this? And maybe this is on your own without any partner at all. All right, that's coming up with the King of Wands. So there could be three men involved here. Perhaps it's the Empress reversed is a mother, and it could be someone who's passed recently, and there's three brothers involved, and maybe two brothers. They're all upright. So it could be figuring out who gets what, and that could be the Seven of Cups reversed too, like who gets what in the settlement. It can also be like there's no one necessarily connected here because there's no one who's the same suit. The Empress could be a mother and their three brothers, or they could be four partners, 3 to 4 partners, depending on whether the Empress is still alive or not. But she seems to be a drain on the three men. Kind of curious about that. Can we clarify further, like, who is the Empress reversed there with the King of Swords? Somebody who's inspired by a negative past. So, or it could be a miscarriage, literally. That could be a miscarriage. Or maybe someone's had multiple miscarriages. Okay, because then we have the Sun and kids. May have to do with children and exposure, but also can be exposure of an abusive past. But also someone's inspired by a negative past. Maybe perhaps to get past it. I'm going to put these back in. Let's see what else comes up. Love is being offered to the King of Swords. a new life or money is being offered to the King of Pentacles. Maybe it's what those two people value more. Are they two parts of you as Capricorn? Because we have two women over here, and then we have two men over here. We do have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, who could be this disconnected couple, because the King and Queen of Swords are both upright. Okay. So they could be siblings. They don't have to be together, but they could be another couple as well. We have you, Capricorn, as the Seven of Swords reversed. Why? And this could be avoiding disaster or in the aftermath of sudden events, epiphanies. With the Devil reversed, there's definitely codependencies or addictions here. Could be lying, cheating, stealing, and weakness here. An inability to tame your beast. Okay, the Devil reverse can also be a Capricorn reverse without being the Devil. But there's definitely weakness here. So there's definitely some kind of addiction or codependency about not wanting to face your challenges and you're running away. But it looks like you're coming clean or trying to get clean with addictions. This could be detoxing in the aftermath of sudden events or disasters that happen, which finally woke you up perhaps to detoxing. This could be weakness or ego death. Or it could be a Leo out of control as well. And this is feeling powerless in the situation. To juggling two people, juggling two things in your life, work and family, you know, kids and marriage, whatever it is, feeling powerless to juggling or pretending, right? Not showing people what's actually going on in the background, pretending all is well, but actually feeling powerless in the situation. But coming clean now. What's around you is Six of Wands, reverse Capricorn. And that can be doing things under the radar. Can be feeling like a failure, unsuccessful, and not getting attention anymore. Maybe you don't want attention right now. Why is that for Capricorn? So here's that inspiration again. Inspired by a negative past or past abuse. Perhaps issues with siblings from your childhood, or perhaps a friend or a relationship you had when you were young. It could be difficult children right now, inspired by difficult children to help them heal. Or this can be literally the past returning, and you're inspired by that. Inspired by difficult children or the past returning now, or your own childhood trauma and wounds that you're now detoxing. There's definitely children involved here. This is high energy, full exposure, perhaps getting some sunshine. Maybe you need to get out in the sun, or the kids do. There's definitely some chronic suffering in silence, stressed out, up nights, headaches, not sleeping, whatever it is now all exposed. And you could be hiding out because you're embarrassed or you don't want people to know about your private life. The Two of Pentacles is the blocks that you need to work on. Again, that's juggling, the rainbow. You're looking at the higher vibrational thing, though. You're trying to get to the next level. Could be an opportunist is always trying to get up, climb on to the next and the next and the next, like on other people's backs. And then clarifying that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is the Exile card. This is abandonment, destitution, illness, injury, going back and forth for hospital visits, or just kicked out of something, kicked out of a school, a business, a church, feeling left out in the cold. This could be two people just hanging out for hours in the cold, too. It could be kids who got kicked out of the house. But we have the Queen of Pentacles who's stable here. These could be people who are coming to see her and leaving, people who have issues, and then reaping the rewards of that. But maybe this could be in business too. This could be her business, and she's doing okay, but she could be doing better. She may be trying to consider what she could do better to achieve more of the rainbow. And this definitely has to do with the workplace or place of co-creation and making more money, because this is moderate and stability, but it's not, it's not like the dream come true. But this may be fine for her. She seems fine. Where do we end up here? And that could definitely be Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles may have had to kick somebody out of something because maybe they weren't doing what they were supposed to do, or kids, or Again, this could be Capricorn with addiction issues. She looks fine. So she may have, she could be another earth sign who had to kick a Capricorn, which could be Sagittarius as well, because Sagittarius had those energies too. May had to fire them or layoffs. But again, it could be anything having to do with abandonment issues there. Reaping the rewards of coming together at work and saving money. So right now it's just about trying to save money. Coming here, this is about implementing a new plan, perhaps with the Page of Cups, which could be a friend or a message of love. So how do you use that in your business plan? This is some kind of imbalance, debt, inequity in a relationship, not sharing. And this could be someone spreading the word or up to bat. It's, you know, 3 strikes, you're out. You only get a couple more tries, right? If you're drinking or doing something you're not supposed to be doing at work, someone could be getting a warning at work. It also could be about how to get out of the debt that you're in order to go forward and implement and increase your worth. Somebody may have fallen short on expectations, whether it's at work or home, but it's definitely some financial or practical. This could be somebody, could be a player, right? Out partying too much and they're screwing up, whether it's home or work. Could be holding back desires as well, or just one night stands, right? They're up to bat, they want to hit a home run, but there's an imbalance here. Somebody might might be going after this one night stand, thinking they're going to get some kind of monetary thing out of it. They may be playing someone who's innocent for their money, right? On a quest for the gold. Then we have the Death card upright. So there is big transformation, death or ending here. The Death card. Somebody's holding back their feelings or energetic exchange. This could be delays in communications and travel. Okay. Holding back your feelings, not expressing. This can be a block or just could be a delay. This is rejection. This can be a fight too. This can be a heated debate, perhaps with a child or somebody that was rejected or is feeling vulnerable or feels entitled. And somebody maybe, and Capricorn may be pissed with them. And we have here's the Page of Cups there. So that can be a miscarriage if they're reversed there, but they're upright there. I don't feel like that. I just feel it's a child, maybe the youngest child in the family. Could be Pisces energy. Someone who feels entitled and they're not talking now because they're pissed they're not getting their way. But there is full transformation here, if not an ending. Or some kind of transition, right? A new job going forward and how you want to spend your money. How do you want to earn? Maybe someone got out of high school and needs to get a job now. And you're dealing with that. So we have the 8 of Wands reversed here and again here. So there's delays because of what's going on right now as far as communications, travel, getting work, right? Getting information back and forth. You can't do anything physical. So there's a block in a physical way in doing fast-paced anything back and forth. I always get zip lining with that when it's upright. So it's like a halt to that because of what's going on right now. How do you go forward when you're not allowed to travel or, you know. So this is about rising above the situation, perhaps not getting enough sleep and rising above, or getting enough sleep and now it's time to wake up and come out. Come out. But this is uncomfortable feelings. You're processing emotions, but it's very difficult. So it's either because you're around other people whose energies are making it hard for you to process through your own emotions or sleep or get rest, or you need to walk away, or you need to drive away. This is a big, bold move. To move, travel, or ascend. And this is feeling insecure about it. Maybe you feel like you don't have the tools to go forward by yourself. This can be manipulation as well. You might have to get past this manipulator in order to get out. And there's Taurus. We have Cancer, Gemini or Virgo, and then Taurus energies. This can be Aries too. So there could be a manipulator in between Cancer and Taurus. This is keeping these two apart, but they're major arcana, so this is important. There are delays in getting them together. All right. So what was your next card? is Judgment. So maybe a final judgment, decision, or an announcement comes out that changes the stuck energy right now. And then we have the Strength card, so being strong, taming the beast. This could be somebody who's on a leash as well. Is that really what you want? There may be an announcement and may be able to get off that leash or break the chains that bind. There is an ending. It could be a painful ending or just ending pain. Betrayal, right? Someone feels very hurt here, but Bambi's there to the rescue. There's definitely an ending here. And then we have the Magician again, and even upright you can see he's not a nice person. So this is somebody with all the tools, but you know he's a magician, so he's a manipulator, and can you trust him? This could be definitely someone older because he's got gray hair, or it could be someone with long hair, or you could literally be going to see a magic show, or maybe you feel like someone has hands like magic because they help your pain. So let's see, why do we have this? Why does Capricorn have Judgment there? Okay, it's getting over whatever loss, regret, guilt, or shame. Letting go of the why in the road, right? So if you're having trouble letting go of the past. Emotions, now you're getting over it. This is just getting over yourself in general. Okay, making a decision. Feeling frustrated though, blocked, inability to conceive or conceptualize how to go forward, how to be inspired. How to get back what was taken from you. Why do we have the Strength card there? These are all majors. So you have gotten clarity with a Leo or in being strong. Being on a leash, perhaps. You may have had an ankle bracelet on at home or something like that. Been on some kind of home restriction or whatever it is on lockdown. But there's clarity here now by going through that. So maybe you need to go, you realize now you need to go through that in order to get clarity in the situation. Not being able to work, stubbornness, disability, strike, right? Being someone telling you you're lazy or just refusing to work in order to be still and really process this pain. You may have a disability or pain. You may have had an injury. And then actually after this is the Lovers. All right, so you may have been stubborn about ending your own pain, your own wounds in order to get past that, in order to get to this energy. There's also a 10 of Pentacles associated with this love relationship. This is like the dream family. So get it, you had to go through this pain in order to get there. Why the Magician for Capricorn? All right, the Magician or the Manipulator is the Queen of Wands. This may be you as Capricorn needing to stand up to others, or she may be the one that you needed to stand up to or stand up for in order to get to your destiny, in which then you had to heal and forgive and go through the dark night of the soul. This is an ending or transformation or literally somebody's death. And now the worst is over, and this has to do with getting to the bliss state, the best. In an awakening. All right, so you're going through a lot, Capricorn. Then we end up with the underlying energies here being surrender. After letting go and wanting to start over again, as the King of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups as well. Knight of Cups offering love to the King of Wands, perhaps. And then the King of Wands finally deciding to start over again from scratch and surrendering. That would be going into the read. Let's get to the numerology deck for you. For Capricorn. So we have Libra here. We have Pisces child at least, but there's Pisces there too. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and then at the end with the Magician for me is Gemini or Virgo, but also could be Aries energy as well, especially with the Queen of Wands there. I mean, she could be the manipulator. She's sitting right on the Magician. Okay. So maybe your question, if you're not her, then you may be questioning who it is you really need to be standing up for. And it should be yourself. Teaching and learning is 57, which is the 3 of Swords. There could be heartbreak, third-party situation, or just hurt feelings. And you need to use your third eye, your intuition. And then we also have financial discipline. This has to do with heart and high heart, compassion and staying heart focused, and with financial discipline, allowing yourself to teach and learn. And the bottom of the deck is music, and that's the sacral energy as well as solar plexus. 32 is the Six of Wands, the journeyman. So music may help you on your journey, along with teaching and learning and financial discipline. And that's 48 also, which is the Eight of Cups, walking away within, which came up in the read. And then from Romance Angels, let's see what else is coming up. Definitely destined to walk away and within, to come clean or get clean under the radar, to present your truth even if it causes a fight, and you know not to get triggered by that, challenged by a choice of path, of being the man of passion, the King of Wands, and juggling the rainbow, being pure of heart, and implementing a new plan to fully transform, even when there are roadblocks, okay, in communications or travel, and then finally getting to a judgment, announcement, a wake-up call to action, to be strong, or to deal with a Leo, and to get through some pain or a painful ending in order to get to the Magician, who perhaps has all your tools. Someone could literally have your tools that you need to get back, and then stand up for yourself. It is destined. Again, you have the Wheel of Fortune there upright and here upright. So whatever you're going through right now is destined. You have to go through this to get to where you need to be. And it looks like you're going towards this divine love and a dream family come true. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, what is your romantic advice from Romance Angels? We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Don't fence me in. And then let your friends help you. Ask and accept for support from others. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The underlying energy is trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And underneath that's reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and you need to have faith with that, because they may have hurt you before. And then we have the Kipper deck. Kipper deck. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, false person. So you or you and another person may both not be revealing your full authentic self, and you need to. Or literally there's a false person in your midst that you need to, let go of your life. There's high honors here. So if there is, you need to be real with each other. There could be a child involved, which is that Pisces energy, that Page of Cups. So that could just be a new project, a new life, a new child, or literally your youngest child may be involved in the situation. Your child may be receiving honors, but maybe you don't trust the people in their situation, whether it's sports or school or whatever it is. But there is a great affection here for this child or this new start. Okay, there may be some unexpected income coming in as well. On the underlying energy, we have the official person, maybe a thief. There was a message of concern back here. The man thinking about the woman, a message of concern, and then change. And this could be someone leaving a very stable situation because they know it's not their authentic self. So they're coming forward, but people may see them as a thief, right? Because they don't have anything now. So people see them differently, and they're worried about that. And the need to come through as the official person, or this is someone separate to help them perhaps, or maybe save you from the thief, okay? But it's a child, so they probably just need a little assistance there. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful for you. That's a lot of information coming out. So make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, be good to yourselves, and do what you need to do to just relax and go with the flow. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.